What is up, guys? It's Nick P here, and we are a trade. We're of course sim trading on this live account. Looks like we got charged whatever fee. Now we are at 69. Nice. Looks like super low volatility today. Swing high first entry. Let's go ahead and take a position. Looks like there's not any level of resistance up there. This could just be an overall uptrend. Let's go for the sell. Alright, down. Huge push, massive push down. We kind of corrected this entire thing almost, but not so much on the tick chart. We did correct it on here though. There's a lot to correct here. But as you can see, there's a lot to correct. Could be an overall downtrend. We kind of have a triple top there going on. Should we treat it as such? That's the real question. I think it's still an overall uptrend in my personal opinion. Let's go for a 25 sell. Alright, that's our signal bar now. So as soon as it breaks above there, okay, we could do a 75 sell. I think it's still an uptrend just based on the pre-markets. We would be in the trade if we bought and we would have got stopped out, so I would say that's a pretty good trade if you ask me. We could also treat this as a triple top, so like a first entry. Don't like that push down. We're just gonna go ahead and stay out of this one. You take that as a first entry. Looks like overall trend could still potentially be out. It's still 2 legs back, and it could really save us from getting into a bad trade. So let's go ahead and go for that sell. Treat it as still an uptrend because it's just a 2-legged correction of this massive move. We could be very wrong here, by the way. This could just skyrocket here if it really wanted to, and then we get burned. Oh. It looks like there was a tiny bit of support there as well, so hopefully that can help us. If anything, this would hopefully help us from getting stopped out if we were to buy. Here it comes. This should correct a little bit, hopefully not too much. We're going to leave our stop exactly where it is. Once we won't be able to have any type of minimization unless it creates a good high for us, maybe around this area, and we'll go ahead and move it. Alright, if we were buying, we might be in the trade right now, and it looks like we would have got close to stopped out here and stopped out right there. So, pretty good trading, if you ask me. No trades is good trading, because if we would have took those trades, we would have bought. Or if we were, that means we didn't get stopped out, you know. Yeah, because we would be negative, down 2 trades right now. So, no trades is good trading. Don't want to draw this trend line because for one, that's the pre-market here. Don't want to draw this because this is the pre-market. A lot of this is the pre-market, and it's part of the opening spike, and you want to avoid drawing those trend lines on opening spike unless the trend line is the opening spike, in which case this might be. We did bounce off that low, so you want to go for a sell there if you have a setup. You could take this as a first entry. Do we want to? There's a tiny push, but it's a good sig bar before it. You could probably just take it as the first leg. No trade is a good trade. Unless this one actually works out, we would be going for a buy here, it looks like. We would be in the trade at this moment in time. Buying it right here. We would be in the trade. Let's go for it. Bad setups all day. It's not too bad of a setup. And the correction, the push up, a good signal bar right before it. And hopefully we get some good minimization if it pushes up above here. looks like overall trend was up. Trying to correct this spike here. Looks like people are. Or it could be people trying to correct this entire day. Oh, it's not showing any type of weakness on the downside here. And there it is. That's unfortunate. Could scalp out here unless we ride onto hope. I don't see the upside unless we draw this trend line out and then it's actually correct, and we would potentially go for that sell. But that's the pre-market and I don't want to draw that out, so we got a little bit more minimization here, which is nice. Okay. Huge push to the upside. Let's go. Just gonna leave that right there. As much as I want to drop it right here and go for some really good minimization, we're just gonna leave it right there. Just want to leave at that low because maybe it'll push down and I'll right back up. And if it doesn't, at least we had somewhat decent minimization too for 6.5 points of loss. However, if it pushes up above where it is here, might go to break even here. Just leave it at that low. Let's see, come on, do something. I don't want these recordings to be omega long, even though they're sometimes very long. Push up above there, okay. I go right here. Alright, it's a good trade. We also have a swing low first entry. Could potentially take it. It's not the greatest setup, but it's also a two-legged move like that. Maybe we can take it. Let's see if we draw this trend line. Might have to go for a buy here. Okay, question is that a test? No, I think we definitely broke past that. So this could actually just be an overall uptrend. Yep. Let's go for the sell, unless this is the trend. It's 1, 2, 3 test, possibly. Let's go for the buy. And plus, it really does slim it out and get rid of this guy, because now we got actual two-legged move here. This is 25. So if we were selling, we would be in the trade right now. Our stop would be like right there, and that saved us. So reading that correctly really did save us there. Okay, let's get this out of here. So swing low first entry, second entry. Doesn't look like we were getting the trade. We did bounce off this high up here. Maybe something like that. Tighter? No. I think it's like this. So we didn't quite hit that low, so we did push up a little bit more, so maybe this is a sell here. Let's give it a shot. And if we're wrong, we got some good minimization here. So I guess it's a bad setup. That first entry isn't the greatest. It's a wick and not the greatest push up. But actually, let's see. Did bounce off the high. We didn't go massively up in that direction. And we didn't test this bottom, so it could be still a downtrend. And non-obvious buy would have saved us there. Unless this is a 20%er here. Which it could be. Could also be rising consolidation, which is a real downtrend. Non-obvious buy. In this case, kind of like, so you can see something like that. Looks like it might be the case of a 20%er here, but we're not gonna pile up. Got some playing cards here. Do a quick trick for you. Curious to see how that turns out. Just really consolidating here. This could be the trend right here, this bigger trend. Kind of bounced off the high. Looks like we broke it, so don't even matter. Should be considering a new high here. Did bounce off that high, so maybe this is the correct buy, but could be wrong as well. I don't think there's any indication of our overall trend change, so just go for a sell. I'm worried that this side congestion up here has created an overall downtrend. That's my biggest worry. We would be in the trade if we were buying right now, but I think we are actually correct here. Let's hope we are. And if not, we have somewhat good minimization. Let's see, 2, 6, yeah. Came to the tick. Can we get filled though? It's pushing down pretty quick. That's it. That's a scalp. At least we read it correctly. I'm gonna show some trend lines. I don't see anything. There's a little bit of something here. It's kind of weird looking down. I don't like it. Let's just say this is gonna be an overall downtrend. It looks like we did have a trend here. Looks like we broke it though. We bounced off of it. Should be getting a new low. I'm worried that this is going to be an overall uptrend here. Kind of a double bottom. Could be just a two-legged correction. If we correct a lot of it, this could be an uptrend. Let's see. Looks like we're correcting a lot of it. If we come up to about here, corrected that entire move, that could be an overall uptrend, which could mean sell. Still have a lot to correct though. Come on, keep pushing. There you go. Now this could definitely be an uptrend here. Have a little bit of a double bottom, tiny bit. And if that was I do believe it's an uptrend. I think those are insignificant highs. And 2, 4, 6, 8. Not much minimization we can do here. Unfortunately, we will not be able to enter this trade, which is probably a good thing. And looks like the sell was correct. Nice, but unfortunately we couldn't get in that trade. Not really any setups. Could do a swing high for a century. Yeah, let's do it. Looks pretty good on the minute chart. Trying to go for a buy here. Better. Could drop this right here. Okay, Google. Okay, getting a little bit of a push. Oh wow, we were pretty close. I didn't even notice. Too busy playing chess. Even with a little bit better of an entry, still couldn't make it quite. So let's see. Let's move our actual scout to the place where it needs to be. Just 50 high. Wow, what a mega push down. Could possibly do some minimization if it breaks above here. Some decent minimization. Just a little bit higher, buddy. Uh-oh. Do we do some minimization or not? That's the real question. I think it might have to, because it looks like might be a lot of breakout traders here. Yeah, let's go for it. I don't know if we learned our lesson, maybe not. I just feel like in the past, I might have done that and it skyrocketed. So maybe we could just leave that here, wait till it actually breaks above, and then we can move it there. If we get stopped out here, then that's okay. We'll just pretend that wasn't there, and and we're okay with the miss out. It just looks like it's supposed to push down in this direction. Because you keep making these higher highs and people want to trade that breakout and go back up in the long direction, which is why I want to go for some minimization here. So definitely if this pushes above where this bar opened, if this bar turns green, essentially we'll drop this stop right here. There it is. Maybe we'll just take the full L. Yeah. We're close to full L. If it pushes up on a minute chart, then we might be able to. We're getting a little bit more of a scalp too, since we got a really good entry, or pretty good entry. A couple ticks earlier. Oh boy, come on, give us a push. And if we get stopped out here, that means we just took the wrong trade. We just read it wrong. It's supposed to be a sell or whatever have you. But I think we're right. And if we left our stop where it was, we would have got the scalp, but we want to be fair here. We could go and just move our stop below the screen bar and just take some profit at least. Did get one tick away from it though. If we do get stopped out, this is definitely 20%. Yeah. Maybe we'll just take a little profit, because I'm pretty sure if it comes down to there, it's just gonna keep on pushing down. Maybe we'll just take a small L. I think small L's are okay. We went like so close for like so long. Jeez, don't tease me. Okay, nice, good trade. Could also take on a swing low first entry. Yeah, let's do it. Overall trend could still potentially be down. Let's go for the buy once again. There's a good amount of resistance there. What does it look like on the volume? Pretty decent, actually. Pretty decent. Just has a little bit more evidence on the downside. Let's see if we could draw a trend line here somewhere. If we hit that high, then we still want to go for a buy, actually. But it might be resistance over trend here, or support slash resisted over trend. Okay, we broke above this high here, but it was insignificant high, so we technically should go for a sell here. So maybe that's what we'll do. We haven't hit the high of this channel quite yet, which is a little nerve-wracking. Maybe if we draw a little bit tighter, maybe? Let's draw as tight as we can, just so we're not too early. It's only tested twice, maybe 3 times. Maybe it's just a little scattered for me. Does have a double top test sort of thing. If we're wrong, we have somewhat good minimization. Oh, that red bar worries me. It means a lot of people might be trying to sell here too, and potentially putting their stop exactly where ours is. So looks like we wanted to continue, perhaps, maybe. Let's see. Was that congestion with the kind of double tops there enough to make this evidence to continue? It looks like it was. Well, let's see if it pushes up above this guy. We might. Yep. Let's exit this. Well, who knows? Maybe we'll actually get it. We'll just take the L. Big for sure if it comes back. There it is. So it looks like this was enough. You could kind of see it. It's a double top with after the congestion test, and it maybe almost a test again. And that level holds true. You want to go for a non-obvious buy, and that would have been it. If we were trading live, might go for one more trade and that would be it. Profit or no profit, we would be done. Market's super slow nowadays. And going to Wisconsin Dells this weekend. I just wanna. Oh, interestingly enough, I went upstairs for a quick second. I would have bought right here, dude. We would have got stopped out there. So maybe this isn't the correct trend. Or bad setup. But yeah, I would have drew that trend just like that. Oh wait, I think it's bigger. Is it? I think it is. No, that's forced. Seems kind of forced. Maybe that's it somehow. Then we technically didn't hit the high of it. Yeah, but I would have drew this just like this. Would have been like, oh yeah, swing high for century. Let's go for a buy right here. What indicated? Oh wait, highs and lows over trends. You hit this high. Is it significant? Yeah, I would have bought right there, to be honest. Everything in our strat says to buy. Hit that level of resistance. 830 opening. You did push, make a high, kept pushing higher. Maybe overall trend is up. Go for a set, not a sell. That's something we noticed, that if you have a high and it keeps pushing higher, then it's going to be an overall uptrend. Maybe we should write that down. Alright, highs that keep pushing a tiny bit higher might be an uptrend, though it looks like dust. Oh, can you hear that? There's lightning in the background. Today would have been a nice day to work. Ramp would be closed. Be sitting inside. I got mandatory overtime last night, which was nice. Did absolutely nothing. This could be the trend here. And we should probably write support / resistance over trends. Don't use trend when sub / res area. Bouncing off these lows means absolutely nothing for us though. But take a look at this. Let me go take a look at this. Does mean a sell for us here. In this context, no setups though. Think about running one of these for Mount Olympus. So they made a spinning water wheel? Absolutely insane. That's insane. Okay, we're missing a trade. Swing high for a century. Looks like overall trend's going to be down. I'm going to go for a buy here. Six. Is it up? Kind of bounce off this one. Let's see if there's an actual like trend going on here. It doesn't look like it. That moves it just a tiny bit too big. 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll pretend we to actually take this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Our scalp is right there. It's a little bit further, buddy. And we'll call it. Alright, that's gonna be it. Peace out. Thanks for watching. I would say that was pretty good trading. Especially if we were able to enter that one. I just got a little distracted with that.